everyone, Daisy here again with another layout for SpiegelMom Scraps and Confessions of a Paper Addict Cut File Shop. This week we are teaming up to celebrate love and marriage. So Virginia created 16 new love-themed cut files, and Jody created a beautiful sequin mix called Vintage Dowry to celebrate love and marriage. And it's not just necessarily love, between you and your partner, but there's one that has like books on it. There's just a bunch of different hearts available, so you should definitely check it out. There's something for everyone. So here I am using a cut file called Catching Hearts, and one of these heart units is actually what the cut file is, and then I just linked them together in my Silhouette Studio and cut them all out as one piece to kind of create this banner. And I sped this part up really fast because it's just me backing the cut file. And I am using some papers from Crepe Paper Hello Love, and that is my favorite Valentine's collection from Crepe Paper. It came out, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years ago now, I think. And I still have some of it hoarded, of course. So I am doing a layout of me and my daughter, and I just really love this photo, and I really love her, so I figured it was perfect for this. I used so I gutted my paper that is my background, and I used that to back the hearts, and I tried to use different parts of the ombre to make it look a little bit different and vary the colors and shading as it kind of travels across the page, and I really love how that turned out. And then I used the rest of that little piece of pink paper to create a layer behind my photo. I also backed my photo on some black, some black cardstock. Sorry, I just like breathed in funny and got a little tickle in my throat. I did stitch around the edge of that heart paper to adhere it to my backing paper, just for a little added texture and something fun. And you see me popping everything up on some fun foam there. And this is actually my second attempt at this layout. I had another attempt that I was enjoying and I liked a lot, and I had accidentally cut down my paper too small, so it was like 11.5 by 12, and I just got so frustrated with it that I just set it off to the side. So you might see a second layout using the same cut file kind of arrangement. And just working on my layers here, just really trying to decide how I want to do this. So if you don't already belong to the Confessions of a Paper Addict or Spread the Sparkle Facebook groups, you should definitely look into doing that. That's where you're going to find all of the inspiration this week. Almost all of the team members, there's a few people who weren't able to participate this week, will be creating something using a cut file and the sequins. So now I'm going to work on embellishing, and I decided to pull out this, I think it's La La Love or All Heart, I don't remember which collection it is, but it's by Crepe Paper, and I believe it was this year's. Was it this year's or maybe last year's? Sorry, I can't remember. If you want to know specifically, I can look at it, and so just leave me a comment and I will look it up. But I'm just pulling out a few of the pieces from that and trying them out. I did pull out 3 hearts that are gold glitter. I did actually kind of like that little ribbon there, but I decided not to use that. And then I am going through my Pretty Little Studio kind of collection here. Just looking to see if there's anything that I want to use from there. And I was thinking about using that Love, 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 but I take that off because then I came up with a title, and I'm going to do Love You More. And I'm going to use a combination of different thickers to do that. I do use these Maggie Holmes, the XOXO off of that puffy sticker sheet. And then this is, I believe, a Dear Lizzie like phrase thicker pack. I'm going to use the word love from that. And I got my hands on some of these pink thickers, and I think they're super adorable. I love the font, but I am not a huge fan of the color, so I figured it'd be perfect on this layout with the pink. So I'm also going to use some of those little foam lines to kind of outline my title. And then I'm just going to use some of these plain thickers here to spell out more. And then I'm going to work on my cluster that I'm going to put in that bottom right corner. I was thinking about using those two tags, but they were too big and I just wanted to use the tops of them. So I'm going to cut the top off of the glittery one, and then I'm going to make my own black tag out of the scrap paper from the cut file and just kind of cut the top off of that. I'm really sorry about my voice. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just really dry in here, and so my voice is kind of taking a hit. So just figuring out placement. I was thinking about putting them down here, and then I'm like, no, I kind of want them, I'm going to move them over to the side here because I think it would look, I like the way it looks better, so I'm going to do that instead. And I feel like that just kind of fills in that kind of empty space over there. I know it's not really empty because there's stuff on the background, but that's what my brain was thinking at the time. And I am looking to see if I could find the, I have some of those hole reinforcers from like Heidi Swap that are glitter, and I was trying to see if I could find them in my stash, and I couldn't find them. So then I'm just using my hole punch and then cutting around the hole punch to create a kind of faux hole enforcer there for that black tag. And I don't put twine in this time. Instead, what I'm going to do is towards the end, you're going to see I put a sequin in each one of the holes just so that it looks like there's something in there. And just sticking everything down, and then I realized I still hadn't adhered down my cut file or my photo or anything. So I had to go back and do that, and I'm just using my Tombow Monomulti. That's my favorite glue for pretty much everything. Glues super fast, or dries super fast. So these are the sequins I was talking about. It's called Vintage Dowry, and they're this beautiful kind of pastel colors, and they have some of these really interesting large, I don't know how to describe it, but it kind of looks like it was hammered out or something, and they're like a rose gold or a pale pink color, and they're just really adorable. I don't get any of them on this layout, but I definitely plan on using them. And now I'm just scattering some more of these sequins around my clusters and putting some on the bows on those hearts. And then that's pretty much going to be it. So don't forget to head on over to the Confessions of a Paper Addict Cut File Etsy shop and check out the new release of 16 cut files. And don't forget you can use my code DAISY15 for 15% off your next purchase at SpiegelMom Scraps. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!